That shit was tight. Oh man. Guarantee.
Foot on the gas, I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands, no man, man, oh there with the hands, thought they could guard me. I ruin they plans, I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas, I will not crash, 100-yard dash.
Wow, these tight ends suck. First couple, yeah, aren't all that great.
They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when attacking like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. High boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a animal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warrior. Guaranteed we emerge victorious.
Oh, you know it. Nah.
Remember when they always ignoring the dash. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not.
Best player in the league.
They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands, no man, oh there with the hands, thought they could guard me. I ruin they
You give me that.
I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas, I will not crash. 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash.
Ron Hill's looking good right off the gate. I didn't get his full fucking scouting. Time to upgrade some players. What do we got? Ben Banyo. Ben Bonogu. Ben Banjo. Benny Banjo. Ooh, big old beast. Rookie out of TCU. I like Ben Bonogu. He's a great, he's a good backup. Okay. Oh, Margus. Margus getting the little scheme for you. I need a D tackle in the draft next year. Get on here. What do I do? Do I sign Costanzo here? I don't know. Or do I just draft one of those guys early? The biggest stud out there. Pretty cheap, but I wanna start like, I wanna grab a guy and put a cornerstone left tackle there. Braden Smith. Oh. Devin Funchess wants fucking 26 million. No, we do. Yeah, but I'd rather get him started now rather than. I want the guy, by the time this guy's contract would be up, I want this guy to be right around where he is. Cheap. Actually, he's not too cheap. He's pretty. Oh, it's 11 mil over 3 years. He's cheap as fuck. 11 and a half. It's nothing. Nothing to a box. I can't even sign any of these guys right now. I feel like I could probably sign Coley Gossett. I don't want him. I was thinking. feel like I can sign this guy for nothing right now. I feel like I can sign this dude for fucking 500K. Oh. What if I did that on accident? I'd kill someone. My wife and kids like you a lot. Yeah, I feel like I can't sign none of these cats right now. I gotta start waiting. He is. No, I like him a lot. He's a rookie. He's starting right now for Deshaun Leonard. You're gonna get a little piece of him. Yeah, scheme fitter. John Ritter by a lot, so I could like fill up all the other things and make them a lot well rounded out. Yeah, real rounded out. 84 Colts against the 81 Texans. Yeah. Yeah, I used them, I just used them a little while ago. Fuck. Unbelievable, dude. Every game. Alright. Determination, laser focus, banging on they know they taking notice. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is shield. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. First off the edge like I don't know no film. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing got the testing, I'ma show them skills. Thank you. Oh yeah, I wore those dark blue helmets with the all white. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see third-year quarterback Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans as they take on Jacoby Brissett and the Indianapolis Colts. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. Definitely. But kickoff right around the corner. Standing by to call the action. Lucas Oil. You know, right before the kickoff, I always let it play because it'll show like shots like from the stadium and stuff from different weird angles.
Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with the Houston Texans.
Oh, this game's great.
Next to Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, this one featuring a couple of playoff teams from a season ago, back at it again in 2019.
And we both felt the confidence from both of these teams, right? They feel like they will be back in the playoffs again, but they shouldn't be overconfident. 7 teams last year made the playoffs that didn't make it the previous year, so you're not assured of going back year after year.
Oh, you know it, nah, I know it. Marlon Mack's the guy tonight for the development trade. Gotta get him going early and often. No, not at all.
Look at that. That's tight right there to show that. All the banners. Oh, 7-mile-an-hour winds gusting inside this dome, folks.
Hello.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Texans offense heading out, and it's Deshaun Watson leading the way, the third-year man out of Clemson. Last year, 26 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, but the big number for the Texans, he was sacked a league-high 62 times. They'll try to do better in this one.
Oh, you know it, man. I know it.
Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And let's look here at the Houston offense.
And they're coming off a good win on the road last week, but they do know that they have a home game next week. So all the focus has to be, can they get a second win on the road and make going home that much sweeter? That's the intention in this ball game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Watson. He gets this one to Johnson. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 3rd down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. And right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Gerard419 sent me here, LOL.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he finds Stills complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
Started trailing the fucking running back.
A bullet in there for the completion. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Watson with a give to Miller. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
I'm right there,
and he gets
dude. I
this
gotta pick that,
inside
man.
the 35-yard line. Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Big hole. Big bad Margus.
The tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller.
Tim Williams.
And
I got a young linebacker for.
Down he goes.
And a young secondary.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up
just
the
goes
1st
into
and
the
goal.
animation.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to
Hopkins
make a
just
decision
lost
as your
for CB.
as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you
there's
take
all
down
of
on the receivers, bump them off of their routes,
Yeah.
chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game? Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
That is
damn.
Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
Hopkins is a
Certainly
beast.
do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
What Cowboys been fucking money on
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Colts making their way out, and it's Jacoby Brissett under center. Andrew Luck's surprise retirement back in late August that opened the door for Brissett to once again assume command of this Indy offense. Remember, he led them through the 2017 season as well. And now with a new contract in tow, he is the man for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
First down, Brissett. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This is Marlon Mack, 3rd-year running back. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. And we look now at the offense for Indianapolis.
And they should come in pretty well rested because they had their open week last week. Ideally, all teams want to have that open week later in the year rather than this early. But you make do with what they give you. So you take the time off, rest up, heal up, and come in ready to play.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. He's going to go deep for Funchess. Into a double team.
That went into an animation, too.
Picked off near the 26, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
That was the biggest animation I think I've ever seen.
Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school,
give me that, dude. I baited him into throwing that.
Now, meanwhile, a
I
pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it out.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Third and long, it's Watson. He's letting this one go for... Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, again. Touchdown, Houston. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Texans push further out in front. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, I mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. A run through the starters defensively for the Texans. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. On second down now. It's Mack. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Wow. Throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now Brissett on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. And he decided to go for it there and try and kickstart things.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Big.
On second down, it's Miller. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. The Texans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. It's complete to Hopkins.
God.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. On 1st and 10, Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
I miss these hit sticks right over the middle every single time when I should be hitting this guy every time.
Watson now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go. Let's get there.
On the jet sweep, here comes Fuller. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? You're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
He like hurdles the guy like into an animation, and my guy misses him completely.
Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Oh, they gave it to him at the 4 somehow.
Yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
That is
oh my God!
For the Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass in his first half. And the Texans push further out in front. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty.
Hopefully I can get the ball twice right here before the half.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Well, a couple of good division battles coming up in primetime this weekend, starting tonight with Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Cowboys from AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Then tomorrow on Monday night, it's the defending champs, the Patriots, on the road at MetLife Stadium to take on the Jets. 2 not to miss to close out Week 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Set now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that.
These guys have the best fucking defense in the league, or what?
Positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Returnable here from the 38. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return.
Good stop.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from
doing something, are you kidding me?
And I think that's exactly what they'll look to do.
Did he even get out of the pocket there?
The balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Fells.
Yeah,
he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I don't know why I switched
23 yards the pickup there. Watson now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
We looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. Now he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Give the first man through Gillespie of the fullback. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans push further out in
28
front.
zip.
And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the
Just getting fucking blitzed out of the building right now.
Warm the hearts of a lot of old school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
I don't know. This is not going very good. We're looking pitiful.
Back now, heading back out there. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you got a chance to come back to us.
This guy is struggling right now.
They have to make an adjustment.
Well, still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Seriously.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here.
Look at this right now. I'm getting fucking annihilated.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
Beyond belief.
So as they take it over, we step aside. After the sack, they'll come up now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now Brissett. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
This is sickening.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
We're going to have to set records here in the second half.
Gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And not the result they were hoping for there, at least in terms of the kick team.
I'm going to have to pull out all this stuff.
At just the 35-yard line. Now a look at Will Fuller as he and the rest of the offense gears up to get ready to go again. He's up over 100 yards, has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover him, they haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge, maybe you have to change your focus. You have to get after the quarterback a little bit, disrupt his timing, because right now it feels like pitch and catch. Make sure he's not able to have clear sight lines to him, and maybe
I hate this game, dude. This guy's terrible.
Poker you want to let play pitch and catch.
He's garbage.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
It's straight garbage.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Let him know, let him know.
Watson now to throw.
Yeah.
He finds his target, Fuller.
Yeah, right. Wait till you see all that happen. Oh, my God.
In for a Texans touchdown. Will Fuller with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Marlon Mack now heading back out there. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational.
Zach Pascal catches everything.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts.
He does that like every game.
Will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He completes this one to Mack. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll rifle this one deep right, and this is taken in at the 5. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Hey.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll throw again. Brissett to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
How does it happen?
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Again, it's Brissett. That ball caught by Funchess. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Devin Funchess in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I need a big second half right here. I need some turnovers.
Cut the lead down a bit to 28. Following the touchdown,
right
here's
here
Marr to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
Throws it to
a lot
himself.
to get to here is some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll get started up at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. And it's the Jaguars who have the lead in the second quarter. D.D. Westbrook up over 100 yards receiving with 3 touchdown catches. From there, it's up to New Era Field in Orchard Park to check on the Bills. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins.
Bills struggling this year.
Frank Gore has a touchdown run. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they are in a tight one, all tied with the visiting Minnesota Vikings. In the game you're watching is Deshaun Watson, who is the star of the first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
Four and 2.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10.
Good way to open the half. Oh, God. You gotta give me that.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
They'll run on first down. Back. And
that's the kind of shit that happens in the run game every time.
At the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Brissett. Flushed out. He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Brissett.
I'm fucking terrible, dude.
It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They're never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
All right,
that's
gotta
often
stop.
a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
That's pulled in at the 32.
Why? I didn't want it to be him.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here. 1st and 10. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player.
Man,
you threw
I'm
it
getting
yourself,
pissed right
but
now
it
with
didn't
this
go your
running
way.
game. I
At the end
swear,
of the
this
day,
whole
it all
season's
comes
been
back to
just
the head
fucking
coach. He has the
hell.
final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag.
And he takes this one in for a Colts
Sorry, I got signed to that deal.
Eric Ebron, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts take advantage of the turnover to put up 6.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular
Like a
play,
4-year deal,
somehow
26
he was wide
mil.
open, became
Total.
an easy touchdown pass.
That's what I'm saying.
Extra
It's like
point
8
by
million a
Moore,
year.
up and
Not even
good.
less. I don't
And
even
that'll
know.
cut the
Something
lead
like that.
back down to 21. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Set to take over again, Deshaun Watson and his Texans offense. He has been on his A game. We're in the third quarter. He's already in search of touchdown pass number 5.
He's played so well.
Oh, no.
It's hard for me to take my eyes off of him, even when he's not on the field. I keep finding my eyes finding him on the bench in between series, wondering what he's going to do next. This has been a blast to watch him play the position.
He's been spectacular with those 4 touchdown passes. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he'll get it down here to the 43. All that, and it only nets him a yard. It's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And an alley to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards. The Texans pick up the 1st down.
I swear.
They're trying to show they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point.
Just the way that he squeaks through the fucking hole. It's like I bring the heat right there and everything. He just like cuts it, no problem.
On 1st down, Miller. Tim Williams makes the tackle.
I need a fucking
3rd
stop.
quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Again, it's Miller. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Watson. Complete. It's Johnson. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room.
Yeah, okay, bro.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
I'm done with this game.
Duke Johnson. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. Getting your back involved, what's the important?
You just start going for hit sticks on the edge and just
Oftentimes
hoping for a fumble and you miss every single tackle.
And you
I
get him into
slipped the
space,
first
which is where he
tackle.
likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
I didn't even mean to do that right there. I tried to switch to the other guy.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase
Why
the
can't I get more than 4 yards every
pace,
fucking
maybe go
run?
2
I
minutes.
just don't
Who
get it.
knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It's Jaleel Adai who brings him down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Play action now. Brissett. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd. And the ball is knocked out.
Wow. That's fucking lucky.
I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play.
I waited all day for
2nd
this
and
shit.
11. After the
Like,
loss to start
fucking
out,
do this
2nd
shit.
and 11.
Unbelievable.
Brissett sets to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be
How does he not catch
Tried to
that,
dial
bro?
up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Unbelievable.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Brissett. Ebron's got it. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Back now in Indianapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Brissett to throw on first. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Mack off the draw play. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The offense on third down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. And he gets it to Funchess complete. But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a...
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Throwing, Brissett.
Nice throw.
Looking end zone,
Great
but it's
fucking
incomplete. Trying to get that one to his running back, Marlon Mack. But now it's 3rd and goal. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
This is 3rd and goal. Brissett. And he's going to find Doyle in the end zone for a Colts score. Jack Doyle. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer.
All right.
No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it
We need
back
a
to
pick
about
6
the
right now.
19-yard line.
Big time.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably
Yeah,
going to need to
fumble,
hold these
hit
guys
stick,
right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Watson looking like the MVP of the league
catch, but
right
even
now.
with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing on 2nd down. Watson with a catch made by Hopkins. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
He just flies in out of nowhere and catches that.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the second.
Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. Touchdown, Houston.
I mean, I'm going for hit sticks. I need fumbles, but
60 yards.
And
the Texans push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
I'm getting annihilated right now. I'm on all pro. Like worse than I ever got beat on all Madden.
They just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he'll wind up getting an extra
I think I'm just getting
fucking
blitzed out of the building. That's what I think.
To the 27.
I'm just getting fucking crushed.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot.
Yeah, wait till you see that, bro.
Time today.
Oh my God.
Right around the 43. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
They're still hitting me with play action fucking.
With the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
This will ruin my interest.
He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been flat getting it done, 8 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Hyde a 1st down and more. A fresh set of downs.
The fact that I have to keep playing this game just really bugs me.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Correct, he didn't get that fucking.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th
credit
quarter.
for that tackle.
You're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Now it's Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he's to sing in this situation. When this
I think I can't be on the mic when
I
I'm
know
playing.
the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This
But
one of our
she's
guys.
singing too.
No, she's
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided
Well, we'll see
affair.
if I get a chance to do that onside that I was telling you about.
Football as we get you reset.
I can get it.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Reset. And this is caught.
You don't even move it, but it's just the way you kick it off. Well, we'll see if I can get it. You have to try to stop it right on each other.
But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
We're basically right on top of each other, and it's money.
And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't look like that. It should go roll all the way to the very edge, and my guy should get it every time.
If you need it again sometime, maybe you'll
like it should just go right to him automatically.
Yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
I think I do have to move it.
Now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And Watson's going to throw it here.
They're still running play-action passes right now, dude.
That one covers 29 yards. First down.
And they just hit another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL,
of course I can't fucking
you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you can say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just...
This is fucking out of control, bro. These guys are so juiced up, it's out of control.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being horrible?
I think the fat lady's humming.
63 points, I feel
like.
She's going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Scoring summary. 3-play drive. And Lamar Miller caps it off with a touchdown run.
Well, it looks like that game in
this is fielded a couple yards deep.
A big one. Oh, look at Callaway.
Take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard
He's slippery, dude.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because...
You're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Yeah.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. T.Y. Hilton once again, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Brissett. And a big loss here as he's taken down. J.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. To throw, Brissett.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
There goes nothing.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. We're set to throw for it on 4th. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Just got blown out.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Why were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the
Felt like I was
ball,
trying to go for too many big plays, and then that fourth down,
they can bottle this
didn't get that. That was a killer.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
They still outscored me in the second half.
So for the Texans, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will head
Sean
back
Watson,
home
440 yards,
week.
6 touchdowns,
Meanwhile, for
89%.
Indianapolis, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Emoji waving hand.
What's this fucking guy saying?
Yo.
No sacks, no picks. E-Ron with the forced fumble. The only positive is Antonio Callaway with the fucking 31 yards. I'm fucking over it. Good joke. Missed on Marlon Mack. Great. Team sucks. I hate this fucking team. I hate this playbook.